Deputies in Whatcom County respond to a report of a bicyclist who allegedly threatened a driver during a road rage incident. According to the caller, the man had been yelling and making threats in traffic. What deputies encounter next is all captured on Bodycam.
Good.
I'm okay. I'm on a bicycle.
Okay, where are you coming from?
Huh?
Where are you coming from today?
Oh, I was over there at Birch Bay State Park.
Okay. Did you pick your bike up and chase anyone?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Okay. Okay, well, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to detain you right now because you are matching the description of a suspect I'm looking for. So,
Detain me for what?
like I just said, you match the description of suspect. So until we get that figured out.
There was no altercation. I drove by
Okay.
and he yelled something and he's acting all creepy. I told him to get the fuck away from me.
Okay, well, how about this? We're going to put down the bike.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, for real. So let's put it down.
Officer, there was no punches. There was no
I didn't say
violence.
there was punches, like I said. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have you take off your bag. We're going to put it with your bike.
Well, how can... Officer, this is not right, man.
Like I said, you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
But for what?
Like I said, you match the description of a suspect I'm looking for. So until we get that figured out.
We argue.
Okay, turn around. I'm going to put your hands behind your back. Just 1 second.
There was no violence, officer.
Okay. I totally believe you. But like I said, until we get to the bottom of it, this is what's going to happen until then, okay? I'll leave them a little loose for you. Is that fine?
Yeah, I don't agree with this, man. This is not right.
Okay. Well, come over here. One second, I'll come over to All right, we're just going to sit in my car real quick.
Officer, this is...
You're not under
The guy
arrest.
yelled at me. He drove towards me in his car, in his truck.
Can we just hop in real quick?
Yeah, but this is not right, man. Am I going to go to jail for something I didn't even do?
Not yet.
No, what do you mean not yet?
We got to get to the bottom of it, right? There has to be an investigation, see what's going on.
Investigation? There was nothing happened.
Why don't you take a seat for me?
Officer, please.
You're being cool with me so far, and I appreciate that.
I know. I'm not going to push you. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
Like
So what? All right.
He pointed his car at me, stopped in the middle of the street.
Okay.
He pulled in to stop, and he backed up and pointed his bright lights on me. And I said, "Get the fuck away from me." That's it.
Okay. Because he's telling me that he parked, and then you stopped your bike near him, and then you went behind his
He was the
truck.
aggressor, officer.
Okay. Like I said, man.
You know,
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of
I
it.
just told him to get away from me.
Okay. So what he said is that you went to the rear of his truck, and he was like, whoa, like, so he got out of his truck, and then you picked up your bike, and you were like, I'm going to slit your fucking throat, and then chased him.
No, none of that happened.
That never happened?
That never happened.
Do you even have a knife on you that you
No,
can do something like
I do
that?
not have a knife. I don't own a gun. I don't even have a knife.
Okay. Why would he say that?
Why would he point his truck at me, pull into the spot, back up, put his bright lights on, then back up? He was instigating me. It was all him. I was just defending myself, and I would say, look, man, you and your people get the fuck away from me. I don't know what y'all do, but that happens a lot. Like,
Was he with anyone?
No, he was with his dog.
His dog?
Officer, please, man. I swear I'm not a violent person.
Like I said, I believe you, man. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it, right? You're not under arrest. You're just being detained. That doesn't necessarily mean you're in trouble, right? This is just my partner showing up, so. Let me go talk with him. Okay, I'm going to close the door. And we're going to get a little plan figured out, and hopefully we all go home, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, boss. So, here's the plan. You're going to be under arrest for felony harassment, okay?
I did not do...
So before we go any
He
further...
almost hit me with his car. Felony harassment.
So before we go any further, I got to read you your rights, okay?
Wait, this is not... I did not do anything.
Okay, let me read this real quick.
Wait, here's the deal. Y'all weren't a witness to it. He pulled in front of me, put his bright lights on.
Okay, can I read this real quick? Hold on.
But I don't want to be under arrest for
You have the right
yelling.
to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights? You understand your rights?
This is not right.
Okay.
This is not right. He aggressed me. I told him to get the fuck away from me. That's it.
Okay. He said, why would he say you chased him?
Okay, he assaulted me with his vehicle. Like, that can... Okay, I am not lying.
Okay.
He was the aggressor.
Well, how did he assault you with his vehicle? You just said.
I was riding, I guess, east or whatever.
Yep.
And he was pulling into the spot, he stopped in front of me, so I couldn't get by, and then he pulled the spot. Then he back out and turned his lights on.
I mean, was he trying to pull into a parking
No,
spot?
he was trying to intimidate me. Then he got out and like did something with his hands. I don't know. Like he was aggressive.
And then what happened?
And then
because people don't just call 911 for nothing. So then what did you do?
I told him to get the F away from me.
Okay, and then what happened?
That's it. That is it. Like I did not threaten his life and all that crap. I don't do that.
Okay. Well, he's saying something different, right? So.
Okay, then is he going to get arrested for assaulting me with his vehicle?
He didn't assault you with his vehicle.
He did.
He hit you with his vehicle.
No, I did. Why am I being arrested? I didn't hit him.
Like I said, it's harassment. It's felony level.
He harassed
harassment.
me with his vehicle. I reacted.
All right, man. So, first of all, I don't even know who you are. So let's get that out of the way. What's your first name? I mean, I appreciate that. So you've been pretty cool with me so far. I always tell everyone the same thing. If you're going to continue to be cool with me, I'll continue to be cool with you.
Cool.
Right?
I just don't. I don't think it's right. He was the aggressor.
Okay. Well, it's not a conviction,
I'll just tell that
right?
to the judge.
100%.
I mean, but is he going to get arrested?
No, probably not.
He was in a vehicle. I was on a bicycle.
I understand. And
this is injustice.
Tell all of this to the judge. But what's going to happen, man? Because I don't like surprises. I'm going to pull you out of the vehicle. We're going to search you. I'm going to put your backpack in the back of the car.
Okay.
Is there anything in the backpack, like?
So if I get convicted, I have a felony.
I mean, that's for the courts to decide. This isn't a conviction. This is not a conviction.
But I should not even be getting arrested, officer. He was the aggressor with a vehicle.
Well,
this is not right.
It will more than likely go to court, and then we'll figure it out.
How long am I going to be in jail for?
Probably not long. It's the weekday.
What does that mean?
Like, you'll probably see someone pretty soon. I don't tell anyone promises, right? Like, hey, you're going to see a judge today, but they're usually pretty dang quick. So not long.
He needs to be arrested. That's assault with a deadly weapon, a vehicle, and I'm getting arrested on a bicycle. Are you kidding me?
We're going to step out. I'm going to search you, and then we're going to get the show on the road. Okay. So do you have anything on you that I should worry about? No knives, guns, drugs, bombs, needles. No needles. Anything in your waistband?
There's nothing that's going to. I have no drugs, no weapons, no needles.
What about in your backpack?
There's just a bunch of, there's a phone in there, some wires.
Is your wallet in here?
That's my wallet.
Is that your ID?
Yes.
Can I take it and hold on to it?
That's, it's this, not that one, it's the one behind there. That's the old one.
That one there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to hold on to this. Oh, you're from Florida?
Okay.
We're out in Florida.
I lived at Key West.
Okay. What's this over here? One second, you want to step towards me?
He was the aggressor. This is not right. He assaulted me with his vehicle back then.
Sir, do you have a phone? You have a phone? That's your phone?
I have a phone.
Does the phone work?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe you were assaulted by a vehicle?
The
Is there
reason,
any particular reason you didn't call 911 for assistance?
no, I'm not going to call 911. We had an argument.
What were you saying?
You are now claiming you were assaulted by a vehicle by somebody, which is a felony crime in the state of Washington.
I'm not going to do anything because nothing. Like, we didn't swing punches or anything. He took his bright lights. He finished on the spot. Backed out. We did all this. Was he assaulted by my words? I mean, I'm getting arrested.
Yeah, in the state of Washington, if you threaten to kill somebody, it is
I didn't threaten to kill him. I didn't.
You will have your day in court.
Like I said,
explain that.
So we're gonna hop back in the car. I'm gonna seatbelt you in, man. Yeah. Do you? I'll say the bike.
We'll take it to the shop.
Sure, it's like some safekeeping. Okay. So do you have anything else in your backpack? Because that's probably gonna have to go with you. And usually the jail, they'll throw away marijuana, which I don't care about. Pipes, they'll throw away.
There's this.
They'll throw away lighters.
Please don't throw away my cell phone. There's just.
I'm not gonna throw away yours. That's gonna go with you.
The one that works is in the bag, but that was just for flashlight and Wi-Fi.
Okay. Where's the phone that works?
It's in the front.
Like this one?
And that that one might be in that one.
The black case?
Yeah.
You want to put that with him? Well, I'm going to close this door 1 second. So,
Let's go so we can book that in real quick.
Okay.
good.
Oh, we're taking
We have
a bike?
We
yeah.
got the bike loaded up.
Strap it to the front or something?
No, we can go back. It's
You
small.
can fit most mountain bikes unless they're gigantic in the back seat, as I have found. You just have a little twist of the front tire, and yeah, you can do it that.
We're out of here.
All right, thanks for your help.
You want to text me?
The bicyclist was ultimately taken into custody and booked into the Whatcom County Jail on felony harassment charges. The case remains under review as deputies continue their investigation into the road rage altercation.